Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. Today's lesson 3 in expansion 1 to 3. Lesson 3 reading. Okay. Open your student book, page 34. Okay, the first question here before reading. Look at the photos here. And what do you think the text is about? تفتكروا يا شباب النص ده بيتكلم عن ايه؟ اوكي علي؟ يس علي؟
أستاذ يمكن نتكلم عن الووتر ريسايكل.
Water, yes, or recycling of water or water recycle. Very good, Ali, thank you. We will listen and know what is this text about. Okay, let's now listen.
Expansion, Units 1 through 3, page 34. 3. Reading.
Water for life. Imagine going to get a drink of water and discovering that the faucet is dry, or jumping into the shower to cool off on a hot, steamy day and discovering that there's no water. Most of us simply take water for granted. We think there's plenty of it in oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams. But this is not the case. The water we are using now is the very same water that the dinosaurs used millions of years ago. It is simply recycled over and over again. There will never be any more water on Earth than there is now. Most of the water on our planet, 97%, is salt water stored in oceans. The remaining 3% is fresh water, and most of it is locked up in ice caps and glaciers. In fact, less than 1% of the planet's water is usable fresh water. It's alarming that at the projected rate of population growth, humanity will use up more than 70% of all accessible fresh water by 2025. Water is essential to people in more ways than we might think. We need water for cooking, bathing, transportation, and recreation. We eat aquatic plants and fish. We use water to irrigate our crops, to produce hydroelectric power, and to manufacture products. Water is indispensable for human health and well-being. People can live for 2 months without food, but will die in less than a week without water. One of the greatest challenges facing the world in the 21st century is to preserve our natural reserves and to provide safe drinking water to the 20% or more of Earth's population that currently lacks easy access to it. The United Nations General Assembly proclaimed the years from 2005 to 2015 as the International Decade for Action, Water for Life. One of the solutions to the problem of water conservation is to recycle wastewater. Stensund Folk College near Stockholm, Sweden, for example, is putting wastewater to good use. The school treats the wastewater in a greenhouse where it is then used to provide water to plants and fish in an integrated cultivation system. In Lima, Peru, ponds full of algae and other small organisms clean up the wastewater. After 20 days, it is safe for reuse. Currently, many factories, hotel chains, and apartment buildings around the world are installing water recycling systems. We all need to be part of the solution, too. We need to learn how to use our water wisely. So the next time you have a drink or take a shower, think of how fortunate you are and save water for life.
Okay, after listening to this text, now we know or we knew the importance of conserving water. Now guys, who can read the first paragraph? I want to read the first one. Okay, before we turn to the questions, who can read the first paragraph? Okay, Ali,
Imagine going to get a drink of water and discovering that the face is
faucet.
dry.
Faucet.
The faucet is dry.
Yeah,
Or
faucet means
jumping
the tap which we get water from. Yes.
is
Or
dry.
jumping.
Or jumping into the shower to cool off on a steamy hot day and discovering that there is no water. Most of us simply take water for granted. We think there is plenty of it in oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams, but this is not the case. The water we are using now is the very same water that the dinosaurs used millions of years ago. It is simply recycled over and over again. There will never be any more water on Earth than there is now.
Okay, thank you, Ali. And next part. Okay, Suleiman.
Most of the water on our planet.
We all need to be part of the solution too. We need to learn how to use our water wisely. So the next time you have a drink or take a shower, think of how fortunate you are and save water for life.
Okay, thank you, Abdurrahman. And now, guys, here is a questions after reading. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Why do many people take water for granted? يعني ليه بعض الناس أو كتير من الناس بياخدوا الماء ده كأنه أمر مسلم به؟ Okay. Because it's cheap or it cools you down or it's easily available. Okay, Saud. Your answer, Saud.
It's easily it's easily
Yeah, it's easily available. لأن هم شايفين إنه متاح بسهولة. But they don't know that there is a problem in the future if we keep using in this way and waste a lot of water. Number 2, how much of the water on our planet is fresh water? Great part, small amount, or a lot? Okay, Ali?
I said a small amount.
Small amount. Very good, Ali. It's about 3% of the water.
3%.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Ali. Question number 3. How long can human beings live without water? Less than 1 week, 2 weeks, or 1 month? Okay, Saud?
I think 1 week.
Less than 1 week. Very good, Saud. Thank you. And number 4, what is one of the world's greatest challenges in the 21st century? To recycle seawater, to find water, or to provide fresh water? Okay, Abdulaziz Asim.
To profit
Provide.
fresh water.
Very good, thank you. To provide fresh water. And the last question is, what do people use to clean up wastewater in Peru? Algae, fish, or sun? To clean wastewater. Yes, they use algae. Okay, true or false? Number 1. There is more fresh water today on Earth than at the time. True or false? Okay, Ali Sami. True or false?
I said false.
Yes, false. Okay, thank you, Ali. Because the same, I think the same, because the water is recycled. نفس كمية المية بتاع زمان ولكن it sometimes reduce. Okay, تقل كمان. By 2025, we will use up 1% of all existing fresh water. True or false? Okay, it's false. Number 3, at least 1/5 of the world's population doesn't have easy access to safe drinking water. We said yes, true. And the main goal of Water for Life is to recycle wastewater. False. Number 5, at Stenson Fall College, Sweden, fish live in recycled water. True. Okay guys, thank you. And next part is discussion. What is essential for life? Water is essential for life. Discuss the different ways that humans depend on water every day. Okay. What are the ways which you use water or depend on water every day? What things you use water in? Okay, Ali Sami, yes?
We depend on water on
Yeah.
in food and cleaning, in food and cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, very good, Ali. Cleaning, bathing, cooking, drinking. Okay, Ali, thank you. What will happen to a community if its water becomes contaminated? Contaminated means polluted. يعني لو تم تلوث الماء. What will happen to a community? إيه اللي هيحصل للمجتمع لو المية دي أصبحت ملوثة؟ Of course, it will be a big problem, and all of us, all human beings will die. طبعا كل الكائنات البشرية will die, and this will be a big problem for community. Okay guys, thank you for listening, and your homework is page 109 exercise G and 110 exercise H. صفحة 109 و 110 يا شباب, exercise G and H. Thank you for listening and see you next lesson إن شاء الله. Goodbye guys.